Hello, thought I'd do a quick video of the Netatmo Thermostat. This is in the UK. I've done a UK one because when I was looking at these I couldn't find hardly any videos online about them, so I thought I'd take the time to do a video. So I installed this the other day. It's absolutely brilliant. I've put this blanking plate on. I've got some holes here and here from the previous thermostat I had on the wall. Behind my thermostat all I had was two wires, which is a switch that goes to the boiler. Some people might have more than that and you'll have to get advice on what you do with them, but for this thermostat you only need the two wires. Inside here are three AAA batteries to power this device. So the wall thermostat's really simple to understand. The top number is the demand and the bottom number is the temperature in my hallway. It's got a very slight rocker motion to it, so if you listen, you see it's gone up 0.5. It's like a sort of clicking, rocking motion to it, and it goes in increments of half a degree. So if I take up to 19, which is my normal temperature at the moment because we're in the slightly warmer weather. Yeah. Now if I hold the top, it will click up and it goes quicker and quicker until it becomes max. And you see it's jumping in ones now, and it goes max. Yeah. So the boiler's about to click on, and it will just run at max and it won't stop. Again, if I hold down the bottom button, it's jumping in ones now and twos, so on, and now jumping, I think in threes, is it? Yeah. And it goes to off. So now my boiler's permanently off. Okay. So I'm going to leave that at, actually in fact I'm going to leave that at off. Okay. So as you see, temperature is 20.2 in my hall and it's off. That's essentially all that does. There's no other buttons anywhere that I can push. There's nothing else it does. It's just a plus and minus, and it doesn't light up or anything. Another thing you'll find with this is every now and again, if I can get it to do it, let me see if it syncs. So if I just click it up, watch the screen. I don't know if it'll do it or not. No, it hasn't. Every now and again, I think every about 30 minutes or 10 minutes something, this whole screen goes black LEDs. And I emailed Netatmo saying, is there something wrong with mine? They said no, it does a sort of screen clean of the LCD. It's quite normal behaviour. It's a shame I can't get it to do it so you can see it, but that's quite normal. So if yours does do it, especially when you first install it, when I plugged it in, the screen was going off and on, off and on, off and on. When I was going past it, I thought, oh my god, what's wrong with it? And it's actually doing lots of syncing with the Wi-Fi relay. Wi-Fi relay, I'll quickly take you to the room and show you that. So this is the Wi-Fi relay and it's just plugged in. Yeah. Underneath there's a little button you can push which does the syncing, but the instructions talk you through that. Okay. So that's how it syncs. The relay is connected to my router, and then that syncs to the relay, which is connected to the router. Okay, this is the app. The app looks, so this is on my iPad, I've got a reasonably big screen to show you. The app looks exactly like the unit on the wall, and as you can see that's saying off, and that's saying off. Yeah, so if I plus that to 5 degrees, you'll see the app will suddenly do a little sync on the right hand side of the box. Give it a moment. There you go, 5 degrees. Yeah. Now because that 5 degrees is outside of my program time, you've got a little slide bar across the bottom here, and that's saying, okay, for 3 hours, let me focus that, for 3 hours I would like you to do 5 degrees. So I could lower that for what if I say no, actually I just want it for the next, I don't know, until 6:22, so that's 1 hour. So for 1 hour I would like you to do 5 degrees. If I click on X, that's now resumed my comfort, my standard. So you'll notice that's jumped to 19 and that's jumped to 19. Yeah. So the whole system's now gone back to comfort. Okay, hold that still for a sec so you can have a read. So it's in comfort, standard, it's 19 degrees and on the wall. And that's until 9:45. Okay. Now, there's a number of settings here as well. You'll notice there's an away and a frost guard. If I select away, it says thermostat is on away mode until change, and it's now gone to 16 degrees. That's because I've set my away to 16 degrees. So up on the wall, it's got 16 degrees. Yeah. So everything now thinks I'm away. If I turn away off, it goes back to its original time of comfort. So if I go up here in the corner here, we've got a couple of things. First of all, we've got a graph. If I click on the graph, it's going to show me my usage. Yeah. So here it's sort of picking up on selections I've made and changes I made, and it actually starts to learn. So as you see, a lot of it's 19 degrees at the moment, and it's got two lines. One is the demand, one is the temperature. These blocks, I don't know what they are actually, so I'm sorry, I'll have to make another video think about what they are. Let me skim across. But yes, up the top there, look, it's giving me my readings, the demand and what the temperature in the room was. And here I've been playing, obviously demonstrating it to you. So there was the maximum I set, there was the minimum, 0 degrees, and that's where we are now. Then if I go up in the top right hand corner here, so now we're going to go up to the little clock symbol there. And that opens a sort of pop-up screen. So up here I can modify the temperatures. So if I go to modify temperatures, you've got away, I've made 16, frost guards 5, my comfort's 19 and my overnight is 18. So they're 4 very simple temperatures. You can add more temperatures in if you want, and you can rename them. So if I go into this, it gives me my temperature. If I tap on away, I get the keyboard pop up, so I could call it whatever I want to, on holiday or something like that. Yeah. So once all the temperatures are done, so I've got my away, my frost, my comfort and my normal, my nighttime, sorry. There's my away, there's my frost guard. So if I go frost guard, as you saw a minute ago, that was 5 degrees. If I turn on frost guard, it's 5 degrees. And my wall is now 5 degrees now on frost guard. Yeah. Now I think the idea of that is if you're away on holiday or something, or you're away for a long period of time, you can set your house to frost guard so it will never go below 5 degrees. It protects your pipes, things like that. On the timer, it's actually really clever. So if I add a new heating period, I can just tap in the times here when I want when I want the heating to come on and off. So as you can see in here, at the moment I've got it set to yeah, 9:45 at night till 5:15 in the morning. Then if I tap on that one, it's from 5:15 to 21:45, and I'll tap on the evening one and we're back round to the next day now. Yeah, so that's on Friday. So if I wanted, I can go to Monday and I can say, right, copy Monday and copy that to these days. So if I do done, it's copied the Monday time to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If I select Saturday, sorry, and I do copy, it says, do you want to copy these to Saturday and Sunday? So it's really easy to use. Are you sure you want to exit? Yep, I want to exit that. Okay, and that's pretty much it. There's other settings and things you can go into. Some of them are fairly obvious, some are not. So I can add another thermostat. I can change my email address, my password. I can allow third-party apps. I haven't allowed any yet at the bottom there. If I go into my thermostat, which I've named home, you've got all sorts of settings and things in here. and sort of locations and things. And that's essentially it. So I've set up my wife's iPhone, my wife's iPad, my iPad and iPhone, and so we've all got control. But the nice thing is we've now got a real simple system on the wall as well. That's about it really. Hopefully this has helped you. There are other features. So when you first go in and set up the thermostat, it'll ask you, says, well, what time do you normally get up? What time do you go to bed? And then it sets all the times up for you, and then you can just adjust them, as I said, with the clock. So any questions, by all means pop them up and I'll sort that out for you. Cheers out. Bye.